Where were we?
Intro.
Intro, yeah, we're talking about like how me and Stan met and all that at work because.
Oh, you can just redo your intro.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't see it.
What? What the?
We're keeping this in.
Oh my God, dude.
Do what? So basically, what we're gonna do is today's video is we're gonna sit here and we're just gonna talk about how me and Stan met and how I got into YouTube because of Stan and everything, and like how it all full circle evolved.
Yep. So, you want me to start off?
You go ahead and
All
start.
right, I'm gonna go ahead and start off. So, me and I feel like I'm fat on this. You got to cut the camera up here. You got to be showing all that.
I know. But with me, you can't because you'll be up here and I'll be
you're
down
actually
there.
builder than me, so you're fine.
I just have
But-
posture.
But back to the story. So me and Thomas actually worked at Brand X. And once again, we cannot say the name of the store because we're not big enough on YouTube just yet. But one day we will be, and Thomas will still be there, so you guys can actually go visit him.
Yeah, you can go visit me.
And
Or I can do meet and greets outside the parking lot.
But if this store or particular brand start sponsoring us, then I will stick around. So at least like once a month.
Yeah, once a month.
And I will see him coming. And I don't really see a lot of little people. And so Thomas was unique. So I would see him, and, you know, walk to the store and whatever.
Yeah, I really couldn't see me walk through the store because the shelves was too high. You could see me like bobble.
But a couple of months went by, and then Thomas actually started working in the store. And it was actually during our tax-free weekend when I noticed that he started working in the store. And it was me and Dugan, and we were sitting at the table, and Thomas actually walked by. He probably was down stocking something or whatever.
And I was doing pics because pics were hellacious then.
Okay, so he was doing pics. And Dugan actually called out to him and said, "What's up, big man?" And Thomas was like, "All right, cool," and just kept walking.
Just kept on.
Come on, do the same. And as days went by, you know, I would see him working. I would say, "Hey, what's up?" and whatever. And then we actually, so one of my characters from my video is this name King Tuliluli, but that's actually based off a real person, which is all balls. And King Tuliluli say, "Hey, why don't you ask Thomas if he wants to be in your YouTube video?" And I was like, "I don't know, man. I mean, you know, you have to really want to be in a YouTube video. You just can't go up to somebody and be like,
Hey, you want to do a YouTube video?
Yeah, you
can't do that.
Yeah. So he was like, "Let's go ahead and try it and see what happens." So I went up to Thomas. He was in the warehouse working. And I was like, "Hey, I got a YouTube channel. At that time, it's called the Albert Family Channel. You should check it out." And
I went home and I did check it out. I think the first video I actually watched was you and Dugan doing
Thunder and Lightning.
Thunder and Lightning.
Yep.
That was the first video I actually watched.
And so he came back and we talked about it. And so I was like, "Hey, Thomas, you want to be in the video?" Because Thomas has a good personality.
Yeah.
Like, he's really funny. He agrees with it, too.
This makes me look fat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude,
you put the camera
makes
too
me
low.
look
You
fat.
put the camera too low.
Jeez.
You put the camera too. This is coming up in here. But we man, so we good. So we're gonna go run after this.
Yeah, because Stan will die.
No, it's just my back.
Then you'll call out of work and now you have to call King Tulili.
my back hasn't been hurting up lately though.
King Tulili. He's gonna call out tomorrow. My back.
But yeah. So we I asked him did he want to be in a video, and he said yeah.
Yeah.
So in the first video that he appeared was Thunder and Lightning and Raindrop. Was Thomas was Raindrop?
No, it was Thunder and Lightning go back to school.
Yeah.
And it was me like introduction to Thunder and Lightning. That's what it was. Because we went to Panthers tutoring thing.
Tutor services.
And
And Thomas was really good. Like, we didn't have to do any double takes. We got it right on the first time. He's very charismatic. The camera loved him. And see, we're small channels now. So when a channel do anyway our size, 150 to 200 views.
That's impressive.
That's impressive.
That's
within the first 48 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of views. And it really kicked off. We went back to work and it actually was a conversation. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, it was good. It was funny."
should do it again.
Yeah,
I think King Tuliuli was like, get him in more videos. Get him in more videos. Then around that aspect, it was like me and Stan like work together and we hang out all the time. He was like, what, you thought about making a YouTube channel? And I was like, no, not really. I just didn't have thought about it. But the more I was into his videos, I think it was the Mo Pretty and Joe Pretty is when I was like, light bulb came on. I was like, let's actually make some. I would actually want to get a YouTube channel and make videos. And I think my first video I did was Taco Bell versus Burger King tacos. And I was like, it ain't gonna go do nothing. It's not gonna take off. I mean, I woke up the next morning and was shocked about how many views I had, and how many views I have right now is incredible because I did not expect it at all. Even though I only have 117 subscribers right now, but still, it's amazing to me that people actually watch my videos because I'm such a small channel.
Yeah, and like we literally filmed that video here, and after we finished the video, he released the video, and we were sitting here talking. Really wasn't paying the video any attention
because I was in there talking to your wife,
and he was in the kitchen talking to my wife. And I don't know what it was, but something just told me just to go and look at it and see how it was like 2 hours later, and just to see how the video was doing. And with, like you said, with him being a small channel, in the first 2 hours, he already had like 60 views.
That's impressive for such a small channel.
Yes, because like at that time, you had like what, 10 subscribers?
Yeah, 10. I had 10. And that was a month ago. I was nobody. And I'm still a nobody, but
he had 10 subscribers and released a video, and in 2 hours he had 60 views.
Yeah,
like that's
because
that doesn't happen.
Those views were not from my subscribers because I had 10. You know, people had to be on YouTube actually searching stuff and found my videos like, hey, this guy let's look at this video and watch it. And actually with that, they started subscribing more and more because if I've been thinking right, I get 2 or 3 subscribers a day, which is not bad for such a small channel.
And see, the thing about it is amazing for me is because I know YouTubers, including myself sometimes, that, you know, I've been doing YouTube for a year, but I know there are some YouTubers that have been doing it for 2 and 3 years, and it'll be a whole day, and they might get like no more than 10 views. For him to do his first video and to only have 10 subscribers,
it's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
In that short amount of time, because like he still wasn't really properly set up. I mean, he still had to learn how to do his thumbnails.
I still learned to do my thumbnails. I still have help with that.
With the editing.
Yeah, I'm actually getting better with editing, but he still has to help me with editing and thumbnails because I don't fully understand that. But like, I went and got a better phone so I could film better videos, and I can film in 4K instead of 1080p, which is nice. And it's just like the little things will keep adding up where I can start making better videos. I eventually want to get a GoPro so I can do chest mount videos like the day in the life of a little person, which will be staring at people's butts, but still it'd be interesting.
But yeah, but see, the job that we work at, so at the end of the day, we do our jobs.
Yeah, we do.
But we since we work together, we get to actually bounce ideas off each other. And see, the place where we work is a community with us. So not only we get to bounce ideas.
People that we work with at Brand X bounce ideas off of us, and we take them and we just sit down. We're not at work. We sit down and just talk about them. Or we'll text each other, hey, what about this idea, and we'll just bounce them back. Then we'll come over here and just gather our thoughts and stuff and just film. Yeah.
And see, Thomas, what he does is, so we kind of talk about, for both channels, for my channel and for his channel, you know, what are the next couple of videos that we want to do. And so we kind of brainstorm it outside of the house and inside of the house. And then once we come up with a concept, then we come back to my house and we kind of like put it together.
We put it together, then we go over it with his wife and she nicks and picks it. Then once it's like decent enough, we like it, we shoot it and film it and edit it, and it goes up on one of our channels.
Yeah. And so the way it's been working out is we're both growing.
I'm not growing. It'd be like you're talking about on YouTube wise,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
height wise. Okay, cool.
We're both growing on YouTube. Like I'm growing, but he is really, really growing.
Yeah.
And so it's like this is pretty much like a mark because when we put this video up, you guys who see this video, you got to come back and watch the same video in 5
Yeah,
years.
you need to come back and watch it in 5 years, or better than that, come back in a year and watch it.
Oh,
in
yeah, a year.
or 6 months from now, and just watch my subscriber count. Because I can tell you right now, I'm at 119. No,
Yeah, he'll
117.
be at 1,000.
Yeah, or
before
something like
Christmas.
that. Just mark that on your calendar. Like if you mark it on your calendar, just like come back in 6 months
Mm-hmm.
and see where I'm at. Then come back in a year and see where I'm at, and that come back in 5 years and see where I'm at, and see what me and him are doing.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going anywhere on YouTube. I actually like this. If it takes off, it takes off. If not, I'm still gonna do it because it's fun.
Mm-hmm. And it's fun for me too. And I think it's fun for us, and then it's fun for the people that are
Yeah.
around us too. Because there's a whole. So you see me and Thomas on the screen, and occasionally you might see my wife on the screen too. But we have a whole community that is behind the camera.
Yeah.
That you
Because
do.
I'll post a video up and go to work and I'm like, hey, nice video, nice
Mm-hmm.
video, nice video. I'm like, hey, so-and-so showed me your video. Hey, I showed my friend this video. It just kind of like spreads.
Yeah.
Then it's kind of like you get back to work and don't post a video. It's like, when's your next video?
Mm-hmm.
And we tell them, it's like, oh, I like your video. Can't wait for your next video. Or why don't you try this with this next video? And that's what we kind of do.
Mm-hmm. And while we're here, I just want to ask you guys, who's ever happens to be watching this video, while you're watching this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button,
and
hit
the like button.
We
said
and
the same
make sure
time.
you share it.
And make sure you share it. And while you're at it, go ahead and just type in My Second Chance, because I'll forget to put the link down like always. And just subscribe to Stan's channel as well.
Yep. But what we want to know, so we're constantly evolving, and for this channel, for your channel, for his channel, you know how you have like the Juice Crew or the SMB Nation and
Or
all that.
like, was it Team 10? kind of
Yeah.
thing?
So me and Thomas, we want to put together a squad name, but we're having
We're having trouble thinking of it.
putting it together.
But if you have any ideas,
Bingo!
just comment down below and we'll like them. Then we'll just sit down together and talk about which one we pick. And if we
Yeah.
pick your video,
Let's give him a shout out.
if you pick your name, I mean your team name, we'll give you a shout out
Yeah.
on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, because like we trying to think of a couple of names,
Yeah.
what to call ourselves, what to call you guys, our crew,
Yeah, our crew.
and we're kind of running into
Like a
in circles.
roadblock.
Yeah, in the roadblock. So if you got a name that you think that you want to call our crew, meaning you guys and us, like he said, drop
Yeah.
it in the comments, and if we pick that comment,
we'll give you a shout out on our YouTube channel
Mm-hmm.
and just go from there.
yeah, because we wanna, we want to grow both communities.
Yeah, we want to grow both communities.
Yep.
Then we want to, once both of our channels get big,
Mm-hmm.
we want to go from there and see what the sky's, because there's, what's the saying? The sky's the
Sky's the
limit.
limit. Yeah. So yeah.
But if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button, then hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for the videos to more to come.